Hi, I'm Mrs. Gaither, and the book I have to share with you today is called A Long Walk to Water by Linda Sue Park. This is an absolutely touching story about a real person who survived walking out of Sudan. His name was Salva, and Linda Sue Park actually based this story on his real life. And one day when he was sitting in class, rebel armies came into his village, and he had to run for survival. And he became what we call today one of the Lost Boys of Sudan. And so one of the stories that plays out is how he basically walked across Sudan, Ethiopia, part of Kenya in order to survive. And he was always wanting to know, am I going to survive? What's really happening? Am I ever going to see my family again? And so that story is one thread throughout the entire book. And then there's another story about a modern girl named Naya who has one chore. She is the girl that has the long walk to water. It takes her a whole afternoon to get to the pond and back, and then she makes a repeat trip in the afternoon, and she can't go to school. She doesn't have time for playing because her one chore is to haul water for her family. And the two stories merge at the end, and it is absolutely fabulous. I cried when I got to the end. It's a neat story because you get to find out what those people really went through in the late 80s when they were going through this, and also what it was like for these giant bands of boys that were just basically hiking across Africa in order to survive and to get away from the war that was tearing their country apart. I found it to be a great read. You will too. Come on into the WMS library and check out A Long Walk to Water. I know that after reading this, my daughter didn't complain about some of her chores anymore. Neither will you. Come on in, check it out. I know you'll love it.